there'd be like weddings of like some Islamic people, or where they thought there was Islamic terrorists, like in Pakistan, like the Pakistani Taliban, right? And these drones they weren't like the drones they're using now, because the drones they're using now, they're kamikaze drones, or sometimes they'll have a few mortar shells or whatever the fuck. They'll drop one and they'll go to the next location, drop another, right? In Ukraine and in Gaza. But the drones from the 2010s, those drones were like up in the sky, right? And they were launching missiles at, again, they would launch them at these weddings, bro, and in Pakistan and in Afghanistan, where they thought there would be Taliban people there, whatever. Nah, dude, a lot of innocent people got killed. So I remember watching like a fucking. It wasn't really a documentary. It was more like a report. And this was like really. It was a report from their own media, because everything I had to. They were speaking in Pashtun, but they had the translation in English, right? And yeah, man, it was like. It was very like the mood was very dark, bro. Like fuck. Anyways. So yeah, these drones are getting crazier, and it's scary, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like I said earlier in the video, these drones are gonna be fucking used to patrol neighborhoods and cities and shit, bro. I think here in the U.S. it won't be like, well, I mean, at least not yet, right? But these drones won't be used on people. Well, in the beginning they won't. In the beginning it'll just be like camera drones, police drones, right, patrolling neighborhoods. But I think they'll start putting like, I don't know, bullets or some shit, or maybe even just pepper spray. Pepper spray. Just like our favorite person, American Troll, likes to use. Anyways, sorry about that, but uh, yeah, these drones might have pepper spray or bullets. And the first phase is just gonna be cameras. The second phase is gonna be fucking bullets and pepper spray. I don't think they'll put bombs on or whatever the fuck. But I mean, at least not here in the U.S. One thing important too with the drones and with the border wall there, it's gonna that wall, dude. I've heard some food say years ago, like back in 2008 or nah, 2010 actually. This white dude that I listened to, um, I forgot his name, but anyways, he said that that wall, yeah, it's definitely gonna be used to keep Mexicans. Cause see, back then in 2010, it was Mexicans coming through. You didn't really have Venezuelans or Central Americans like you do now, right? 2024, but he was saying, yeah, that border wall is gonna be used in the beginning. It's gonna be used to keep Mexicans out, right? But then he said, oh no, but then trust me, like in a few years, that border wall ain't gonna be used just to keep Mexicans out of the U.S. It's gonna be to keep us white boys here in the U.S. And I was like, holy shit, this fool does have a point actually, because I mean, it was like I think he said the Roach Motel, right? The USA is gonna be the Roach Motel, because that border wall. I mean, yeah, for sure, it's definitely gonna be used to keep people out, but once they get these drones and fucking cameras installed, I mean, dude, I think this one other dude I listened to, he was saying, what the fuck was that fool saying, that the U.S. might have to default on his loans or debt, and obviously you think, I mean, who knows if it's gonna happen, but if it does happen, they're gonna want to keep everyone in here to work that fucking debt off. So that border wall that everyone was wishing for, it is gonna keep us in. I mean, I think in 2021 or 2022, the president of Mexico, AMLO, and Biden, they made a deal that they would build a smart wall. So in other words, they don't need to build a fucking border wall. All they gotta do is make a bunch of drones, bunch of cameras, put some of that fucking those things where you step on it and this device will sense it for like miles, dude. These fucking retards don't know what the fuck they're wishing for, the border wall, and instead they're gonna get a smart wall patrolled with fucking drones, dude. And if you try to leave the U.S. once the U.S. says we're not gonna pay his debt, and people try to leave the U.S., dude, these drones are gonna fuck, man. I'm telling you, dude, these drones are fucking scary. Like I said, I've been knowing about drones, the 2010s, those drones, but then like I said, I've been listening to this guy that talks about the drones that they're using in the war in Ukraine. And I just, like I said, within the last few weeks, I barely started looking more into this shit. Dude, it's getting scary, bro. I don't know. Oh, one thing I did forget to say that these drones, I think they are making like some, I don't know what the fuck you call them, like electro radio frequency guns. I think they have started using them in Ukraine where there's a bunch of drones coming. They'll, I guess, whatever, they'll shoot this electro gun to jam the signal, and then the drone will just fucking fly over. It's either gonna crash down or just fly. It's gonna fly away and not hit its object, right? But this video I saw saying that these AI drones, right? They're gonna, I guess, before they're able to use these electro guns, it's gonna choose a target to hit, and that's it. Even if you use the electro gun, it's still gonna hit it because the drone, it reprogrammed the fucking the target in the system, right? Because usually it's remote controlled, right? So they use satellites, but with that, it's gonna fucking have it stored in its memory, so it doesn't need satellites, right? But yeah, dude, they're gonna have to make more electro guns. I don't even know the fucking rate. I don't know the correct terminology, but like radio guns or electro guns that are gonna fucking just burn out the circuit, bro. Like that shit that happened in 1859 or 1869. 69. Anyways, what the fuck was it called? That shit. What the fuck? The great fuck. I can't remember that event. Where there was a solar flare that fucked up all the telegram lines, right? And but back then when you have electronics, so it was just the fucking telegram lines or whatever, or telegram. I don't fucking know. They're gonna have to use those. They're gonna have to create weapons like those to fry the fucking drone, so that way the drone doesn't hit them, right? Yeah, but kind of like the Havana syndrome, right? I'm sure you guys have heard of that shit. But yeah, man, these drones, bro, like, I don't know, man. I think if these drones are really that good, bro, which they look that they are, these naval drones, uh, I don't know how that's gonna affect the U.S. as the largest naval power, right? Because the U.S. has the most powerful navy in the world, right? Like, I think the U.S. has like what 10 or 11 aircraft carrier squads or whatever the fuck they're called, man. Dude, the I think China or Russia, they only have like two or one. I don't know. So with these fucking naval drones, dude, I mean, again, they're cheap to make. You need I don't know how many you need, but if you get a good amount to crash it into the fucking crap, I'm gonna get in trouble. But if they make them and they touch the one of these aircraft carriers from the U.S., I mean, it's gonna be a wrap, bro. And I'm telling you, these people are sleeping on these new drones, bro. The new war drones and the new fucking naval drones, and who knows? They're probably gonna make fucking drones that can get near the planes and shit. Dude, I'm telling you, man, this is getting crazy. Um, and I haven't heard of it in the news, but I'm sure they've used fucking drones, and Ukraine's used drones on Russia, because you hear about Russia having freaking problems in their dams. Their dams are just collapsing. Because there's a lot of rod, or what do we call them? Bunch of bitch boys for Russia, and they're just riding Russia. But Russia, I mean, Ukraine too. Don't get me wrong, Ukraine's getting fucked up. I mean, of course, it's a war, right? But Ukraine's fucking up Russia's infrastructure, bro. A lot of dams are collapsing. Now, look, it's also because Russia, they're incompetent in the sense it's just a dictatorship, right? So they don't really care about shit. But a lot of people that keep maintenance on these dams, they're being forced to go to war in Ukraine. So, and then you hear about pipelines getting blown up in Russia. You hear about refineries getting fucked up. I mean, holy shit, bro, dude, this is crazy, bro. Russia's like second or third most powerful country after China and the U.S., right? It's getting fucked up right now. It's people don't talk about this shit. It's insane. But But yeah, Russia. I mean, Ukraine probably definitely sent some drones over there to like do damage to those refineries, pipelines, and dams, and even the rail lines, bro. Like Russia is very dependent on rail, and I wouldn't doubt that they sent some drones to fuck up the rail lines. Like they just get like what do you call it, a drone and put it near a bridge or those train bridges and just blow it up. I mean, holy fucking shit! I think that's what. Oh my god, that's what they're gonna do with the Kerch Bridge, boo, dudes. Holy shit. It's getting crazy, man. I'm telling you. I mean, dude, they also use drones to like probably smuggle in drugs, right, from Mexico to the U.S. I mean, that's nothing new. They've been using that shit, so yeah. Uh, I don't know where else they use drones, but yeah, like I said, that war in Azerbaijan between Azerbaijan and Armenia in 2020, that was like a, I guess, a test run. The first major war where drones were a major factor. And yeah, dude, they won because yeah, Azerbaijan had more money from their oil and shit. So yeah, um, yeah, and if that war in the Middle East, in the Holy Land, if that war starts getting hot between the Holy Land country and the Lebanon country, I mean, shit, we're gonna see more drones being used. Fuck, it's getting crazy, man. I'm telling you. I think I haven't looked too much into it, but I think they started using drones in Sudan. Sudan's having a civil war too. People don't talk about that. But yeah, but yeah, man. Summary of this video is that drones are getting more advanced and more scarier. So yeah, fuck drones and fuck everything. Fuck war. Fuck drones. Yeah. All right, late.